Hello, I'm in D-War, and today we're looking at the Science Orbiter. And, you know, I think I'm at 56 parts, but the mass, I found out when I clicked launch, too high, just too high for the launch pad. The cost of it, did you find the cost of it again? Because I was wondering if I can upgrade the launch pad for this. There we go, 56, so we've got, say, 100 to play with. Save and continue. Oh no, I just told it to save. Must be because I rotated the camera or something. Yeah. To upgrade it though, we don't have enough. So we've got to bring the height of it down. Nowhere near enough, unfortunately. And the simplest way to bring the height of it down, how tall are we? I think we're too heavy as well. But we're like 0.8 meters over. Unfortunately, doing that doesn't fix the problem. It's basically one fuel tank. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that fuel tank. And now we're in by 3 meters. If I can find a 3 meter fuel tank, it actually doesn't give you. I mean, that was too big, so I'm thinking maybe a 16 should do it. Gotta stop doing that. Take the engine. A nice big fuel tank and a nice small tank. However, now we're over the weight limit still. Next thing to do. I do apologise, I was really hoping to just launch this damn thing. I mean, look, the mass is still just about within. What I'm thinking is go with the which reduce. Yeah, that's right. No, I want these bumpers. There's some radial and engines. So we're still limited to what we can actually do. I attach that? Nope, too heavy. Or we go down to 2. Nope, still too heavy. Oh, no boosters. I don't think that's going to get me into space. Which is problematic considering I was aiming for the moon. I mean, we're not that far off. Engine. They're only small engine. Yeah, I could attach them, but they do. I always struggle with this bit. Just to where it actually gets it above 1. Well, fleas. There already. Yeah, that gets it to 1. I think I prefer the hammers. The other alternative, that altogether. Not liking it much as is. We can stick that there. Then can I rotate that? Like so. Got a kickback. I can surround that with other kickbacks. Like so. Hope that gets me over the weight, maybe only 3. But that will all fire, which has got a brilliant thrust to weight ratio. Not exactly the beast I wanted to build. And it really does fear my delta V, but it will get me off the planet because the thrust to weight ratio is good. massively back up. Although it does look a bit higgledy-piggledy. I'm not sure I like this one at all. Until I can afford though to upgrade my science sensor, my launch pad even, science sensor. Not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So, we don't make it to the moon, we don't make it to the moon. There. Yeah, that looks better. So, my new science orbiter, because it's still not actually achieved an orbit yet. So we've got to transmit or recover, which we'll be doing. Not doing that one, not doing that one. Got the parachute one still to do. And the Rockomax brand decoupler. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this. So. They'll fire, that middle one will fire. That's nice, just under 2. And hopefully that should just get me into orbit. Then we'll decouple, fire the next rocket, decouple, and come back down to Earth. And if this brand adapter burns up, so be it. But there's a heat shield under it, as long as it keeps that nose down. Nose up even. Up in that I'll be able to keep that nose up. If it doesn't, bye-bye Jeb. Oh, what's wrong now? Height's still slightly too high. Oh, but if I get rid of that. Alright, if I attach that up there. Can I go to lower? Ah, so. Yeah. And playing with these do dictate your height. What? But the other rocket, even with them taken off, was still too high, I think. I hope that's not messed up my other rocket. I'll load my old rocket. We'll launch this one, and then I'll try my old rocket. As well. Seriously, you took the engines off me? Why? Back on. That's all still set up, yeah. So we'll try the new rocket, mostly because I want to try these as well. We'll see what happens. We'll try and go back to the old one if this one doesn't work. And this one's not going to work, so... I've got so much faith in my rocket. I'm so glad I used them structural struts now. Friggin' hell, that's a tall rocket. Mad looking. SAS on. Launch. How are we doing? Speed still not maxed out. We're only about halfway through our fuel. Starting to think maybe I should have fired these in 2 different stages. We've hit the heat there now. Yeah, they should have been 2 different stages. Coming up to 15. And no, that's not going to get me to the moon and back. Right, drop there. And we'll start our angle. Nope. Why does this always happen to me? I don't go slow enough. I should use caps locks. There we go. That thing's burning away. But my apparatus just isn't getting high. Come on, we want to be looking at aiming for the moon here. That's at 80. That's the going that way now. Because I'm going to continue going north. North. I'm going to continue going into space regardless now. That's debris. Oh, that's at the launch pad, look. That'll be the the struts. Nah, no way I'm making it to the moon. Had a maneuver here. Oops, wrong one. Uh-oh. One says... Try and increase the... I think first we should try and hit a stable orbit. Just delete that. Right. See, we're in space. We're in space now. We're burning through this liquid fuel. This has not been a successful space trip, I don't feel. Hit orbit again though. Yeah, let's hit my vessels. Got more than enough electrical charge though to get us anywhere we need. I need to learn the camera controls a bit better. I don't want to rotate the camera. So we are actually going to make it into orbit, but I don't think I've got enough fuel to get around the moon and back. Although we only have to fly by it, we might be able to kind of slingshot. Let's just concentrate getting into orbit first. And we keep it there. There we go. So we're in stable orbit. Question is, where's the moon? I'm assuming that's going to go that way, so we want to start maneuver around about here. No, I've done that wrong, haven't I? I want to start a maneuver basically in line with that moon then. No, there, add a maneuver. I can get into the... Oh, no, there we go, there's the moon. Can we... That's target. I'm going to miss the moon. What we want to do is just want to fly just over it. But that's going to slingshot me back into space. Well, hey. Can I... Focus view. So we'll definitely fly by the moon. But I honestly don't think I'm going to have enough fuel for this. I wanted this entire fuel tank for doing this maneuver. So I'm going to chicken out. I'm going to chicken out. And we'll just come back in for landing. Hit the retrograde. There we go. No point in doing another lap of the moon, of the planet either. So we've activate a bit of thrust. There we go. Where will that bring me into land? Okay, about Highlands somewhere. Just wanted to get rid of that big yellow line. Still haven't found a mod to make the planet light up, so if anyone's got any ideas. But we also want this part to come down to the planet as well. So I want to wait till my height comes down a bit. Where's my altitude? There's my altitude. So we want to wait till that altitude down. That's the prograde. Right. Finally swung around to the prograde. Right. Altitude's coming in. There we go. I should be in the base of the planet now, so that's not going to fire while I'm in there. I hit space. And we'll go to the retrograde again. And that should eventually hit the planet, one hopes. Okay. Yep, there it goes. Look, going down towards the planet. Or, you know, back into space. How's that overtaken me? Unless it honestly thinks that's still in orbit. But back down time. How can we track that debris? Oh, that's gonna look. It will come down to orbit, so that's okay. That thing's protecting my landing legs. Now, this is a problem I've just come across. I haven't got any landing legs down there. I'm gonna land on this thing. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully you can take a bit of a pummeling. Well, hey! And that last second the pilot failed, but it's okay. We're through the atmosphere. We're 600. Oh, but we dipped under 600. What do we need? Oh, we didn't test the Rocket Max brand decoupler in space either. In orbit. So we failed that one. Parachute. 1300 going at, yeah, 600 second. That does feel like an aircraft one. I'm already down to 240. If anyone knows how I can complete that one, please let me know. No experiments found. The materials bare. Yeah, we'll have that one. Open this. There's a thermometer in there. I'm gonna log the temperature. I'll keep that as well. Crew report. Yep. We are going quite fast, so I don't want to evac him. Do a mystery goo. Keep that one as well. Close that back up. Not that it's going to do any good, but we'll also extend the landing gears just in case this does blow up. Got the crew report, didn't I? The electro charge did go down somewhat. Probably on re-entry though, because I wasn't paying attention to it. Get rid of that. Great. Need to find out if there's like an auto harvester type deal. Although I can't see that debris anymore. Speed up. So I have to see if the next ship can get into space or not. Well, my old ship before I had to remodel it. Come on, that parachute deploys way too early for its cargo. Or maybe not. Okay, we're in Highlands. I've already explored the Highlands, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already explored the Highlands. Recycle that one. EVA report, yep. Over the vessel then. I can't believe that didn't make it wrong. That's made me sad. Next, done. Come in here. So we've got science orbiter debris. Landed at launch pad, landed at... cover that. Cover that. Do I have anything to indicate money in this? So, and then the science orbiter. But the other pad didn't survive then. Or maybe it did. Can I... cover that one as well then? Yep, there we go. So we've got the pod. Bunch of other stuff. Done. That location. Don't know. Back out of there. At the missions again, just make sure we haven't got no new testing mission. So sure I was going to get that one. So I need to get into space. I'm going to finish this one up. Not in there, in the administration center. Bailout grant. Nope. I think I need this. Setup cost 94 grand. But I mean that can go. But we can't support more than one, so this needs upgrading to begin with. Then that cost me 100 grand. Can we upgrade that? No. I'll bankrupt us. And I need the science. And talking about science, not doing too bad on science at all, really. No. So, launch or not to launch the previous vessel, if I can get it off the launch pad. Can we didn't save it, did we? Ah! Right, starters. Move them. Move them. Fuel tanks. This is kind of like the maximum height I can go with, really, so... The idea being... How we're doing? Get from the bottom of there. How we're doing? Good. I wonder if we could get away with crashing that. Taking on that one again. Yes, I believe we did. Oh, it looks like them structural arms are the things that caused me problems last time. 33 meters. Lovely. So, next thing I want, decouplers. Go with what we got left. Oh, 20 weight. And we want, that's one kickback, or like at least 3 thumpers. So we'll go with 3. Go there. There. Sorry, I had a pop-up come up. Good old Windows. That thruster weight is nowhere near as good as I need. Whoops. That in there. That thruster weight boost. Decouple that next, then decouple that engine. That will kick on. I'm going to try and salvage this top part, which is just costing me. I don't seem to be getting any money back for salvaging it. Drop them. Decouple that bit, and then that did seem to work quite well. And we got quite a bit of delta V. So hopefully this should work. The only thing we're missing is some aero thing. So them on as well. And I'm going to stick them on this bit as well. A bit higher. Stay in line. As in line as I'm going to get them. And that should hopefully not cause a spin out later on. In fact, I probably don't need them there. That should do me. This will get me into space, and that will get me around the moon. Doubt it. I'm only rocking 3.7. But we'll see. I've got my entire science thing. At the very least, I can get into orbit and complete another mission. However, we are going to leave that for next episode. Also need to drag that in there. So, we'll save this ship. Thank you for watching. I've been ND War. This has been Kerbal Space Program. Ta-ra for now.